Whether you know it or not, you are an expert at the art of film. Think about it. How many books have you read? How many play productions have you seen? Ballets? Operas? How many museums have you been to? How many paintings have you viewed? How many paintings have you viewed more than once? How many books do you have on your bookshelf? How many books or poems have you read more than once? Now, how many movies have you seen? How many movies have you seen more than once? How many movies do you own? How many times have you watched a film on DVD and then viewed the same film with the commentary track to gain insight as to how that film was made? From these comparisons, you can't deny that of all the art forms you have experienced, the only one with which you have an intimate relationship is the art of film. Film is a vital part of American culture. You began your education at the art of film at a young age when you watched television. On a daily basis, you built up a cinema literacy which has allowed you to respond to the art of filmmaking in a refined and sophisticated manner. When you began to go to the movies, your experience with television viewing allowed you to adapt easily to the images and actions on the big screen. Film is so ingrained into our everyday culture that many cannot see its value in a college curriculum. We think of it as entertainment, not something worthy of study. However, the same was thought about the art of theater hundreds of years ago. In fact, we came very close to not having the plays of William Shakespeare written down because, during his lifetime, plays were not thought of as worthy of publication. The fact is, film is one of the most significant records we have of human experience and attitudes. Not only the experiences and attitudes exhibited by the films themselves, but also of our attitudes towards them. Your response to film is dictated by a set of personal core values and expectations of society that demand closer examination. Why do you prefer one film over another? Why are there some films that, even though you know the outcome, you are willing to watch several times? What is the filmmaker doing to appeal to your personal prejudices? How are they manipulating you? Exploring questions such as these not only give us insight into the craft of filmmaking, but they move us toward an understanding of how the art of film can be a vehicle towards self-realization. How did an experiment that was designed to determine whether or not all four legs of a horse left the ground while it was in full gallop develop into a full-blown industry that has captivated the imagination of our culture? How did pioneers of filmmaking move us away from what was initially a film version of a play production to a dynamic art form that has evolved from moving images to images that could talk to films that created landscapes of images and sound? Then, we will consider the theory of film form. What are some of the basic ingredients that go into the story of a Hollywood film? What have filmmakers who are independent of the profit incentive of Hollywood filmmaking done to advance the art? Then we will look at the craft of filmmaking. What does a filmmaker do to create a film? How does the way that a filmmaker positions camera, lights, and actors have a calculated effect on the viewer? I hope that all of our discussion will help you to broaden your perspective of the art of film. With any luck, once you have a better understanding of this prevalent art form, you will be able to broaden your appreciation to films that you have previously dismissed as inferior. You will be able to see what a filmmaker is doing and have a better appreciation of the craft of film as well as the entertainment value inherent in the movie. And finally, I hope that you will be able to view films analytically in a way that will allow you to have a better sense of your personal attitudes and prejudices, and allow this form of entertainment to be a path to self-awareness. We'll see you next time.